Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be doing a walk around of my Strikemaster Glide Lite sled. This sled is like the unicorns of all sleds. It is not being made anymore, so the only way you can find one is if somebody sells theirs. And I was able to find this one on Facebook Marketplace. Picked it up for 25 bucks. They get a free hand auger also, so really good price. So what I'm going to do is just show you guys what I did to the sled. That helps me for when I go out. But, you know, some of these stuff may not work for you guys. But just give you guys some ideas if you guys already have the sled or if you guys are looking for one. Alright, so right off the bat, looking at the LED light that I have. Picked this up from Harbor Freights for around 20 bucks. Reason why I went with this one instead of, you know, the other LEDs is because this one is rechargeable. And it is awesome. It is really bright. Two different brightness modes, and then you have like the SOS, and then you have like a really fast blinking mode. So really awesome lights, rechargeable. I was able to screw it on the bottom through a sled. Works for what I needed to, so really cheap, cost effective light, and I don't have to wire it up to like a battery or something. So that's one of the reasons why I went with the rechargeable battery on this. Let's get this out of the way. So we just got the rope with my awesome harness. As you guys can see, I use that for my big Smitty sled also. Next up, left side here, we have the switch. So we got like a cigarette outlet. We got the two USBs here. This is just like my LED light, really bright LEDs if I wanted to USB. Looks like the top is missing, so it's a lot brighter than usual. And then we got the power switch. So let's move on to the back side here. So on the back side, I added a bungee system to keep the rods in place. So what I did was, when I first installed this, I put this bungee through the rods behind the line. But yesterday when I was fishing, I basically just pulled this out, put the rods in, then I just put this right on top of the rods. And when we were on the off-road vehicle, you know, it was pretty slushy, so it was like my stuff was like bouncing up and down. My rods did not come out at all. So really awesome extra security for your rods. Now, on this side, I have my Livescope pole from Tacti-Grip Fishing. It is mounted to the sides here. Bought these brackets here. These are for like brooms and stuff like that. Household tools. So I found these. These were fairly cheap as well. I was originally going to use it for my auger, but my auger is just a little bit too heavy. But it works perfectly for my Livescope pole. So basically all you do is take that out. When you're done for the day, put it in, snap it in place. And right in the front here are some deck mat left over from when I did my kayak. So I just decided to, you know, I had some extra pieces laying around, so cut it into pieces and just left it in here like that. Really awesome. So for the exterior wise, that is basically it. Pretty simple setup. So let's move on to the skis. So these skis here, these are 110 centimeter skis, more or so for like kids. And then these are just 2x4s. So measurements from this side to that side over there is about just a little bit over 17 3/4. And then from the front side to the back side is about 32 inches. So basically I wanted to cut the 2x4s, but I left the length at 18 inches. And then these down here, a little bit longer than this, but you know, I'm not too picky. So I'm looking more for functionality than the appearance actually. And then on the skis here, on the bottom, so when I installed this, I use a drill with a countersink tool so that when you put the screws in, the head of the screws sit flush with the skis. So that's a really, really simple setup for the sled. And honestly, it worked really well yesterday. So really awesome, do it yourself, and it's really cheap depending on how much you can find these skis for. It's a fairly cheap way to get your gear out and help you as well when you're pulling it. And then next up here, we're gonna look at the Tacti-Grip shuttle. So at first, what I wanted to do was put like a panel right here so I can open it and close it. But then I tried putting my Tacti-Grip in there, and you know, to my surprise, it worked. But one little thing that I had to do was I had to remove the back bracket that holds the GLS-10, just so you know it's more compact, so it doesn't hit the backside of the black box to the backside of the sled. So now it just fits perfectly. And then if I wanted to remove it, I just remove it. Really simple. Going back to this side here, so as I talked to you guys about these switches on this side, the way that I am powering that is using the accessories clip on my Garmin wiring. So I just put the positive and the negative, plug it right in, and then you know I have power to these on this side over here. So if I ever take the Tacti-Grip shuttle out like I did yesterday, then I just unplug these and that's it. So I'm gonna take the Tacti-Grip shuttle out and just show you guys what I got working inside of here. Alright, so taking a look at the inside, first thing you see are these kneeling pads that I got from Harbor Freights. $6 each. So if you look here, the length fits perfectly, but you know the width not as much, so that's why I bought 2 of them, just for some extra padding on the inside here. And then I did cut this to fit my I believe this is like a 6 or 7 gallon bucket, so it fits and it goes all the way straight to the bottom of the sled, so fits fairly nice, and I didn't really have to do anything to it besides that. So tackle and plastics, anything else that I can fit in here, I will put it in here as well. And then we just got the bucket up here, you know, just put whatever I want in here. This is the Strikemaster cover. Does not fit all too well this way here, but if I flip it upside down, it should fit nice. And then I can put some extra stuff up here when I'm out fishing and stuff. So fairly easy, simple setup. And if I don't want to use this bucket, I just take it out, and then I can store more stuff on the inside here. One of the things that I'm still gonna do, I know that I do put my auger inside the bucket, but I think I'm gonna 3D print myself an auger holder and put it on this side here. Maybe bolt on here on the back side and front side. Maybe it might go up to like this high, and then have my auger sitting up here. The way that my fish finder is oriented, facing out this way, I am not going to be sitting on the bucket unless, you know, I take my shuttle out and stuff like that. Then maybe I might sit on the bucket, but for now I do not plan to sit it on the bucket. So pretty much that is the whole setup. Like I said, it's midi sled, 2x4s. Get yourselves 110 centimeter skis, or even shorter skis will work. If you guys have any questions, you guys can reach out and we can definitely talk about it.